What up, YouTube? It's your girl, Bobby Lynn. Alright. How y'all feeling out there in the wonderful world of YouTube? Okay. Anyway, I should have did this post earlier in the day, but I was feeling lazy, y'all. But pretty much this post is about today is September 11th, 2011. It's been 10 years, since the terrorists hit the World Trade Center back in 2001. And they had like everything on television. They had like all the tributes, the celebrations. On the History Channel, they actually had like the real live footage of what went down when the first building went down. People running in the streets and hollering and yelling, screaming, and smoke just flying everywhere. You couldn't see, you couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? The second building went down. Firefighters busting in, busting in the building, helping people and all that type of stuff. Policemen was out. Everybody was trying, everybody's getting evacuated and stuff like that. And woo, that was a horrible day, y'all. It really was, for the people, that lived in New York, and the people that didn't live in New York but had family that lived in New York. That was horrible, y'all. That must have been a nightmare. I don't think if I was there, I don't know what I would have did, y'all. If I was, anywhere near the World Trade Center or whatever, y'all. I don't know, but, my heart, goes out to all the people, that lost their life, and, to the family members, that lost, close people to them also. But I don't know what I would have did, y'all. That was just crazy. But that's been on TV, all day. It'll probably be on for the next few days, But anyway, people was posting stuff on Facebook about the World Trade Center or whatever. So, and I saw my classmate, she put a post up. Hey, Alicia girl. She put a post up, and she was like, I think it was like, what were you doing 10 years ago on this day, and she wrote what she was doing, and some more people wrote what they were doing, and I put my little spiel in it too or whatever. So that's why I was doing this post to actually find out, when the World Trade Center went down, what were you guys doing on that day? You know what I'm saying? So, like, what went through your head? What was you doing on that day? Where were you? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, I'm going to tell my story on that day. So, September 11, 2001, y'all, I was in high school, and we was taking pictures. And, all the seniors was in the, in that specific area. And, we was taking pictures and stuff like that, getting ready for graduation and, that next year and all that type of stuff. I just told how old I was, y'all. I've been out of school 10 years. Y'all. I don't even look a day older than 18. But anyway, so we was taking senior pictures and stuff. And I remember I was taking my picture, the photographer was, he was like, well, lay your head this way and do your head that way and do this and, do that and smile, And I remember one of my classmates, he had joined reserves already. So he bust up in the door. He was like, y'all, they just blew up the World Trade Center. We going to war. America going to war, y'all. We going to war. I was like, oh my God. I was like, we going to war? And at that time, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know what the World Trade Center was. I was like, what in the world is the World Trade Center in New York? I ain't never been to New York. What is that? So, they turned the TV on, and as we was taking our pictures, people was looking at the news. And I was like, I remember thinking, like, what does this mean for America? Like, what does this mean? Period, and I was just confused. I didn't know what was going on, y'all. And as I was in high school or whatever, and I tell y'all, about me in a later video, about all the things I went through and all that type of stuff. But in high school, I always dreamed to become a dentist or a dental hygienist or whatever. So I never thought that, you know, I never thought about being in the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about none of that type of stuff, you know, because, you know, my classmate, he was in reserves, and I think another one of my classmates was like in the Air Force Reserve or something. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so I just never really thought about war, going to war, and bombings and terrorists and the troops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to become a dentist or whatever, y'all. So that was 2001. So 2002 I actually graduated, and everybody went off to college. I didn't go to college because I wanted to take a break because I hate school. But anyway, so once the time wind down, all my friends and all my classmates went to college. I was like, oh no. So, you know, y'all can't leave me here by myself. So then that same year, later on in the year, I decided to join the Army. And that was 2002 September, but I actually left for training 2003 February or whatever. So I've been in the Army for 8 years now. Has it been 8 years? Yeah, 2003. Yeah, I joined the Army 2003. So, but and when I decided to join, people was like, oh, you crazy, you stupid, you dumb, you gonna go to war, blah, 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 and this, and that, and, you know, but like I said, I tell y'all that story on a whole different, you know, video and all that type of stuff. But I did join the Army, been in for 8 years now. But I mean, that's really pretty much what I did on September 11th, 2001. I found out that, you know, the World Trade Center, you know, got blown up. The airplanes flew in or whatever. Terrorists hijacked the plane, blew it up and all that type of stuff. So, like I said, I didn't really know what the World Trade Center was. I didn't know what was going on. But then I joined the Army like short after, you know, you know what I'm saying? When I was in basic training, when pretty much the war was just beginning. I was in basic training, y'all. But like I said, I tell all of that type of stuff on another video, but I was just, you know, remembering September 11th. So like I said, what I want y'all to do is, you know, comment below this video. Tell me what you were doing September 11th, 2001. What were you doing? What were you thinking? Where were you? You know what I'm saying? How did this affect you and all that type of stuff? So like I said, I should have did this video earlier today, but I was lazy, but I'm doing it now. You know, it's still September 11th. So, all right, y'all. Bye.